Hello there! My name is Kaitlyn, and today I'm very excited to bring you a book haul, like an actual proper book haul with books that I've bought. I'm really excited about this. This is the first book haul really that I've ever done, so yeah. I have like 9 books here, and for the most part they're like more popular books, to be honest. Ones that I've heard people talk about a lot that I'm really interested in. Yes, even though I don't have a lot of space for physical books, I bought some anyway, so now I will show you them. First one that I got is Monstrous by Sana Takeda and Marjorie Liu. Sana Takeda is the artist, and Marjorie Liu is the writer of the story. And this is just, I love it so much. I've already read this. I'm obsessed with the artwork. It's so beautiful. I've already talked about this before because I read it in January. It's a little confusing at times, the story is, because there's so much going on in such a short amount of time. And there's a lot of characters. But I really love this. Like, I really want to reread this. And I could probably benefit from rereading it. I'm sure I would, like, understand more than... But it's just so beautiful! This has a lot of cats, has like fantasy stuff going on. She has this like monster inside of her. She has the desire to eat people, and it's very like dark, and I love it. I love it. I love it. Next I have The Well of Loneliness by Radcliffe Hall. This book is a classic, and it's a story about lesbians, which is why I was interested in it. So this came out in 1928, and it's like set in the 1920s, which is a decade that I'm really interested in personally, but this book was banned for its like horrible lesbian content. So disturbing. We can't let our children see this. But this was like really important and influential as far as like lesbian literature goes. Yeah, I'm just really excited to read this. I don't really know that much about it as far as like the plot goes and the characters. I just know that lesbians and 1920s. So I'm pretty excited to read this book. Next I have the wonderful Six of Crows duology box set, which I'm very excited about. I got this from Barnes & Noble's website for like $23, which is pretty good because individually I think they would both be like $20 probably each, so I think that I got a really good deal. So I'm so excited. They're so beautiful. I've wanted to read these for a long time. I've already read Six of Crows and I loved it, and hopefully I'll read Crooked Kingdom really soon as well. I'm sure you've heard a lot about these books. They're pretty much everywhere. They're very popular. But Six of Crows is a heist story, and it follows these 6 characters. They're part of this gang and they're thieves, and they get hired to break into the ice court. It's this impossible job. Will they pull it off? Who knows? I love this book so much. Next I got A Darker Shade of Magic by V.E. Schwab. This is a book that every time I hear someone talk about it, I'm like, that sounds really interesting. That sounds like something that I would love. So I bought it. I'm really excited about it. I love the cover. I think this is so pretty. This is like a fantasy story with parallel Londons. There's Red London, Black London, Grey London, and White London maybe? I don't remember. Yes, it's White London. So we have the main character Kel, who can travel between these parallel Londons. I believe he is from Red London. Our London is Grey London. I don't really know much more than that, but it sounds really cool and I'm really excited. And I know the 3rd book in the series either just came out or is coming out sometime this month, so I think it's about time that I start reading the series. Next I got Heartless by Marissa Meyer. I've seen like so many different covers for this book. I got this one because it was cheap. And this is basically a book about the Queen of Hearts before she became evil, before she became the Queen of Hearts basically. I've heard good things about this. I've also heard sort of like mixed things about this, but I'm excited to try it out. Next I got 3 Dark Crowns by Kendar Blake, and I'm really excited about this book. I've wanted to read this book ever since it came out last year at some point. It sounds so cool. It's about 3 triplets, and only one can become the queen, and so they have to fight each other to the death basically, and I think they each have a certain power, like one can make poisons One can make fire. Okay, and apparently the third one is rumored to have the ability to bloom the reddest of roses. I mean, that's a cool ability, but if they're fighting to the death, I don't really understand how that's gonna help her. But obviously there's gonna be a lot more to the story once I actually read it, and I'm really excited. I believe this is gonna be like a series or a trilogy or something like that. So I'm really excited. The next two books I got from Book Outlet for really cheap. I got them each for like $3 and it's awesome and I'm excited. The first one that I got was Wool by Hugh Howley. And I heard someone on BookTube talking about this and it sounded awesome and I was like, yep, I want to get that. But I don't fully remember what it's about. I think it's like they have to live underground or something because the air is like toxic. And on the back it says, and you lived in a place where every birth required a death and the choices you made could save lives or destroy them. So I think it should be pretty interesting. So yes, I'll let you know what I think of this when I get around to it. And then the last book that I got was Truth Witch by Susan Dennard. Really the only thing that I know about this book is that it's about witches and I'm all aboard that train. I think the Truth Witch has the ability to tell when someone is lying, which is really cool. Yes, it follows Sophia and, Iselt? I don't know. But yes, this is another book that I've heard some like mixed reviews about. But I like magic, I like witches, sign me up. And it was $3. Not gonna say no. Well, there you have it. Here's my pile of books for February. Unless I buy more books in February, which is possible, but I'm gonna try to read some of these before I start buying more. I really need to pace myself because I only have one very small bookshelf. But yeah, if you've read some of these, which I'm sure you probably have because there's so many popular ones here, you should let me know what you think of them, and I will let you know what I think of them once I've read them. So yes, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.